All right, guys. So we've I went ahead and I edited together most of this stuff, but there's one thing I wanted to show you that I think. So there's one more thing that I want to show you before I kind of cut you guys loose, okay? And that is, so they've recorded some lines. There's a scene here where they answer the door, and this kid is standing there, right?
Sorry, dude, we don't have anything.
We are hungry. Give us sweets, or we'll find something else to eat.
And it's not that scary, right? Like, so I did find this sound effect on, that website that we were looking at, Pixabay. Found like a droning kind of sound effect. And so I've been using it on a couple of shots.
Anything.
But on this one right here, so they didn't even think that this sounded super creepy. So they recorded this dialogue here.
We are hungry. Give us sweets, or we'll find something else to eat.
They even did it with this one.
We are hungry. Give us sweets, or we'll find something.
Which.
We are hungry. Give us sweets, or we'll find something else to eat.
And these are, I mean, it's all right. It ain't terrible. But all you would do is if you wanted to use this audio, you just drag it down in here, match it to the kid's lips.
Thing.
We are hungry. Give us sweets, or we'll find something.
So I'm actually going to let me take this and drag this down into my let me just drag this down into my fifth layer of audio here. So this is what I like to do. So I can match up lips, so I can match up audio. So that's when he starts talking. So I press M, and that creates a mark here. And you can see it also created a mark on my timeline. There's a little marker there, right? And then if I go up to here where this kid is talking, and I do it the first little woo sound that he makes, okay? So now this should relatively line up.
We are hungry. Give us sweets, or we'll find something else to eat.
It actually doesn't sound too bad with both audio, but I can turn this one down.
We are hungry. Give us sweets, or we'll find something else to eat.
Yeah. Let me cut that so that I can bring this audio back up here.
We are hungry. Give us sweets, or we'll find something else to eat.
And this is just dialogue that, somebody, they might have recorded later on. They might have just taken this audio and distorted it a little bit. I don't like it. Personally, I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to record myself doing these lines super duper creepily. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this record button here. I'm going to mute this audio because if I don't, it'll like feedback. But I'm going to click on this record button and then it should. We are hungry. Give us sweets or we'll find something else to eat. Boom. All right, now let's see how that sounds.
We are hungry. Give us sweets, or we'll find something else to eat.
Yeah, man, it's very reminiscent of The Exorcist.
Anything.
We are hungry. Give us sweets, or we'll find something else to eat.
But we could do some effects to these and change his voice up. But I wanted to show you two things. One is if you have lines that you recorded, you can just drop them in. But then the second thing is if you have these microphones, and we have microphones here, you can do what's called voiceover. And that's basically what I did. So you would hook your microphone up. You would make sure that your audio is set to the microphone. So if you want to do what I just did, let me know and I'll get the microphone connected for you. But if you just want to use the distorted audio that's in here, you can just drop it in there, just like I did before. But I like this. But once you have your settings set, you click on this microphone button, and then you're ready to record, and you can record your own voice.
anything,
We are hungry. Give us sweets, or we'll find something else to eat.
All right, guys. So I think that you guys have the tools that you need to do the rest of this video, or to do the rest of this short film. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it over to you guys. You guys have all the footage, you have the script, you have these little pieces of audio, and you'll have the assets on your computers when you go to start this project. Once you're finished with this whole thing, I do want there to be at least like a second of black at the very end. And the way you do that is when you get to the end of your footage, just make your out point a little past all your footage. And then when it's past all that footage, it'll just go, it'll just be black. Right? And then you're going to export the whole short film. All right. And the short film is called Ghost Cake. So that's the final project. So we've gone through how to do some cuts, some J cuts, some cutting on action, some L cuts. You guys learned a little bit of how to drop some dialogue in there and some sound effects. You also have, if you want to get your own music, you can use Pixabay.
So I'm just dropping in here really quick, guys, to say that Pixabay does not work for you guys because I don't know, the school, the district has blocked it. So what I have done is any sound effects or music you need, it's on SharePoint. There's a folder called Music Library. There's 2 folders in there. One's called Halloween Music and one is called Sound Effects, and you can get everything you need from there. I'll even drop the audio that I recorded in there as well. So if you don't feel comfortable recording your own ADR, you can just use the one that I recorded. All right.
Be creative with your edit and make it your edit. Do what seems right to you and feels right to you. What I'm going to be looking for is does the story make sense, right? Does the story make sense? Did you use all the necessary elements? And I want to stress necessary. I don't want you to use everything. I want you to use the necessary elements that are needed to tell the story, which is going to require you to read the script to know exactly what is needed, right? And then what I want you to do is I want you to export this whole thing and make this video. So I'm looking for the story. Did you use all the necessary elements? I'm going to look for attention to detail on this one. This one I want to see, are you paying attention to what you're doing? And so I'm going to be looking at mistakes and I'm going to be counting them against you. They're not going to be worth a whole lot, the mistakes, but they will take your grade from getting a perfect down to, down to maybe a B or C, something like that, if there's enough mistakes in there. So don't think about mistakes as in there is a right or wrong way, but think about mistakes is what I'm doing distracting from the story? Is what I'm doing does it not feel natural? That's what I want you to look for. And those are kind of the 3 criteria I'm really looking for. Did you tell the story? Did you use all the necessary elements? And did you pay attention to detail? Right? And then the 4th one wasn't entertaining. Is it going to entertain us? Did it feel like a real film? That's what I'm looking for with these edits. All right, guys. So have fun. And then for this one, all I want you to do is I want you to export the finished product and upload it to this assignment. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video where we're actually going to start talking about producing your own short film, and that I think is going to be where we're going to have a ton of fun.